Alrighty guys, in today's video we are taking a look at another Swann product. This is their SwannBuddy4K video doorbell. Now if you guys haven't seen my previous Swann video where I did the unboxing and review on the 4K Max Ranger cameras, check it out. I'll leave it linked in the description down below and on screen here for you to check out. And I actually mentioned in that video it would be great to actually check out their 4K doorbell cameras, and Swann were nice enough to send this out for me to check out as well. So I really do appreciate it, Swann. Thank you so much. I'm really excited. I think what I'm most excited for is the AI assistant feature that's built in now that actually responds on your behalf when people come to the door and they're asking for a package. The AI assistant actually responds on your behalf and knows what's going on. Anyway, I can't wait to check this out. Let's hop into it. I'm going to stop rambling and let's see what they've sent us. Alrighty, hopping into the unboxing here. As you guys can see on the front of the box, a few different things about the camera itself. We've got the image. We've got the bonus chime unit as well, which is great. So when you ring the doorbell, this goes off and you can hear it in the rest of the house, which is awesome, not just on your phone. It says lifetime support, 2-year warranty, free local cloud and storage, which we had with the cameras, which was great. Mounting bracket, chime unit, memory card, USB-C, charging cables, AA batteries, few stickers, manuals, that kind of stuff. 100% wireless or wired, which is great. Long battery life. Yes, can't wait to check that out if it's rechargeable, which it says it is. A few other different bits and pieces. Again, a lot of things here that are carried over from the cameras, which is great. Can't wait to put this to the test. Anyway, let's just unbox this and see what is in here. Welcome to the family again. Thank you very much, Swann. I'm chucking that stuff to the side. Let's see what's in this box. A lot of stickers, which we don't know. This is like 3,000. How many stickers are there? 2. I think there's like 4 per pack. Wow, it's a lot of stickers. All right, I'm not gonna go through everything here. Welcome to the family. There's your, I think this is an instruction manual, which that might be useful for us. Anyway, stuff that we don't need to read at this present moment. Put that to the side and let's have a look of the actual device itself. We've got the speaker, the chime unit here. Not too big. This just goes, this is wireless actually, which is great. So you don't have to plug this into the wall. These AA batteries go together with this chime unit like that. That all becomes one unit, which is great. Wireless. We've got, I guess, mounting stuff here so you can mount the camera wherever you want. Now, this is, I guess, to hardwire it and to recharge the camera itself. You want to recharge it instead of hardwiring it. And this is the camera itself. Here it is. All right, look at the camera itself. It's actually really, really nice. I think this is the charger port up here, I'm assuming. Yes, and the SD card's already in there. Great. I don't know how to turn this on. There's a sensor at the front. Obviously, camera up there. Sensor, camera, little ringy thing. There is down here. I think that's for the mount, I'm assuming. This is the speaker. And then the ring button as well. So that's great. Let's see if we can connect it to our phone. All right, I've opened the Swann app now, and it says pair device. So let's get started. Now, let's turn this on. I'm assuming you hold this down. I could be totally wrong here. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I just want to see if it's easy. Nope, you don't do that. All right, I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's not charged up. I'm not sure. Set. Do I have to press any of this? Here we go. Press set on the back. That's turned on. If I scan this QR code here, okay, scan the QR code. It is connected. As you guys can tell, my phone there, it says let's get connected. SwannBuddy4K video doorbell. Device has been charged. Okay, we need to make it. Let's just set it up and then I'll charge it. All right, let's put my Wi-Fi password in. Okay, so it's blinking blue, so it says it's in pairing mode. So we're going to pair it up, join the network, get disconnected to the Wi-Fi. You probably have to charge it up first, but I'm hoping that it's okay if I'm doing this. Let's fingers crossed it all just connects. Okay, you can hear the voice. Sounds very artificial in a good way. Like it's, you can definitely sound how good it sounds. Device name, front door. Where do we buy it from? Swann, I'm just going to do that. That's already just the AI sound. If that's the AI voice, it sounds very realistic, which is great. So now it's, I guess, testing the connection. All right, congratulations, it's all set up. All right, if I do there, activate 90-day free trial, maybe later. All right, so as you guys can see in my devices here, my devices, I've got every my devices are all connected already. It tells me Wi-Fi signal of this, my battery life. How can we access? If I go to live view now, that's the outside. And as you guys can see straight away, you can see my head on the camera here. So if I do it this way, it's going to look like I'm doing an unboxing, which I am, but you know what I mean. Very cool. Guys, this is really cool. I just don't know how to activate the 4K. I don't know how to activate the AI assistant, but I'm going to work that out and bring it back to you. So as you guys can see, all my cameras are set up now. This will go to the front door. I'm going to set this up on the front door with the bracket here so you guys can see that in action, see how it works. And then once that's done, I'm going to come back to you guys as well. So probably get out of this mode so we don't have to see that. And I'm going to work out, I'm going to show you how the Swann Shield AI voice does work as well, because that's very important to know. And yeah, once we've done all that, I'll bring you guys back for the final part of the video. So let's cut straight to installing the camera. I've got the camera here. I'm going to install it on the side of my front door here, guys. I put a piece of timber here because the actual mounting plate is just flat, so that's on a flat surface. So I've actually put a piece of timber here, which gives me the opportunity to mount the camera on the angle. As you guys can see, mounted like that. Still gets the front door, and it's not just sticking out randomly, and I do like it better there. So that's where we're gonna mount it. I'm gonna screw the mounting bracket in first, and then that attaches to the camera with a little screw at the bottom, and then the camera is all attached, and that's how easy it is to do it. As you guys can see, the bracket is attached now. It's not going anywhere. Then I'm going to mount the camera up, and it's as simple as that to get started with mounting the SwannBuddy4K video doorbell. The back of the doorbell has these little notches which slide into the bracket itself, and it sits like that. It's securely on there now. You're going to screw in the screw at the bottom, and then it's all done and ready to use. And just like that, the doorbell is all set up, bracket is on, camera is secure, we're looking good. Alrighty, here are my final thoughts on the SwannBuddy4K video doorbell. I've actually been using this for the past couple of months now, and I'll give you guys my final review thoughts on the product. First things first, the design of the SwannBuddy4K doorbell, I think it looks really good. It's got the essentials there. The only one thing that I really wish they had added to, I guess, this model would be two maybe LED lights on it to illuminate someone that's coming up to the doorbell at nighttime. I know this one is a wireless version, so the battery life obviously would decrease even more when these lights would come on. But I think this would be a really cool addition to have, because they've only got IR at the moment, and at night it kind of gets a bit laggy, as you guys will see on screen here. I'll put a clip up. It does get a bit laggy, and you can't really, it's not the best footage at nighttime, which is a shame. I think with LED lights, it would have made it that much better and made it that much more of smooth, clear footage. So that's the only tip I have in terms of design. If you could add LED lights, that'd be a big thumbs up. The overall build quality is great. The robustness is really, really good. It's built tough. It is made out of plastic, but it's a hard plastic that you guys wouldn't even realize. Once it's on the door or wherever you're putting it on the wall, it does look like a solid piece there. It doesn't look flimsy, it doesn't look cheap, it actually looks pretty good, and yeah, it looks really, really nice. So build quality, thumbs up. I do really like it, and yeah, design, again, big thumbs up, looks really, really nice. Moving on to battery life. Like I said to you guys before, this is actually a wireless version, so there is no cables, no nothing. You can actually plug it in if you wanted to. You can hardwire it in. I've chosen not to do that just for the convenience of having it wireless, and I can put it wherever I want. Don't have to run any cables, don't have to do anything. The only downside is obviously it has to be charged. And the biggest question is, how frequent does it have to be charged? So my doorbell, I've got a lot of people going in and out of the house all the time. So the doorbell is constantly getting triggered all day, every day. And it probably lasts me about a month on battery life. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's getting triggered that many times a day, I reckon it has to be over maybe 40, 50, maybe triggers a day, 60 triggers constantly. Everyone in and out. The doorbell is all the time working. So it makes sense for the battery not to last that long. So I'll probably get 3 weeks to 4 weeks definitely out of the battery, which I think is pretty good. Now, if you live in an area where there's not many people walking in and out, I think you're going to get upwards of 2, maybe 3 months of battery life out of these. That's the test that I've seen so far just from my house, that if I'm getting a month out of this and there's that many triggers, I can only imagine if you're getting maybe 5 triggers a day, how long it's really going to last. So I think battery life so far has been really, really good. Again, if you're living somewhere where there's a lot of people, it does get a bit annoying. Every month you have to charge it, but you're probably charging it for maybe 2 hours, and that's it. So you take it off, takes 10 seconds to take it off, charge it for 2 hours, put it back on for 10 seconds, 10 seconds to put it back on, and it's ready to go again for another month. So it's not the most inconvenient thing, but it can get annoying every month, I guess, if you need to do that. Now, talking about the setup, I did show you guys how to set it up and all that. Like I said to you, very easy to set up. You literally just screw in the bracket into whatever you want. I put a piece of timber there just so I can have some backing, so I could have it on the angle. And that also comes with sticky adhesive pads as well. So if you want to stick it onto a window, you can, or a flat surface, you can. I chose not to, just feel like it can be ripped off like that. Whereas this one's a bit more secure because it's screwed in. All the screws are included. You screw everything in, and the screws in from the bottom of the bracket into the bottom of the device. and then it stays on there securely and there's no problems at all. So setup, I didn't find any problems with it. It was actually very, very easy to set up and it is very secure. Now, talking about footage, I did tap into this quickly just before. Day and night footage. I think during the day it looks pretty good. It is not the best quality you can get. I don't know if there's anything that's better. I'm not sure. This is a test of the video doorbell. See how it looks, how it sounds. Cars behind me. There's a lot of things going on. Let's see how the quality is with me moving around, even at the front. Got the camera here, got the sun in the background. There's a lot of things going on. So let's see how good the quality is. We've got night and day, and I want to know your thoughts on the quality of the mic and the video. The quality is fine. Obviously, it's never going to be as good as like a phone camera, which would be lovely if they did that. But I guess the price would just go straight up. But yeah, it is good. You can make out everything that's around the doorbell. Not a problem at all. Even people walking past, people coming in and out even further away from the doorbell. No problems doing that. It is not the best of quality, but it's not meant to be. I know it says 4K, but I don't know what kind of 4K that is because it's not like a 4K on your phone. So very different quality sensors. I can't imagine how small the sensor is compared to something like your phone, which is already small enough, but the quality on this is 3,000 times better than the doorbell. But for a doorbell, I think it's fine. There's no other problems. It's pretty good. At night, though, that's what I said to before, it is a bit of a problem. It does have the IR sensors that helps to detect stuff at night and see things at night, but it does lag a lot. Like the motion blur with it is crazy. Like it's, yeah, the first time I saw it, I thought there was something wrong. But then I figured out because there's no LED lights, there's nothing illuminating. Yeah, there is just not the best quality at night. And you guys will see that on screen. I'll put another clip on here so you guys can see. It's just, yeah, you can see how poor it can look at night. Overall, I think I'd give the quality about a 5.5 out of 10. I think that could do a lot better. And I think that, yeah, it could be a lot better of a camera. But again, I think the price would reflect that as well. So yeah, I'd find it probably in the middle ground for the quality of cameras that are on this. In terms of mics and speakers, again, nothing too fancy. They'll do the job just fine. I haven't had a problem with that. I've had people come to the doorbell. The actual little chime receiver is very loud, which is the wireless receiver. You press, so you press the button on the doorbell, and then it receives the chime on the inside, which is great. That I've had no problems with, and that's wireless as well. That just sits wherever you want in the house, and that's wireless connected to the doorbell. So thumbs up there. That's just run on 2 AA batteries, so very easy and convenient. And again, I've never had to replace the batteries on that, and that's been over a few months now. So again, I think that will last for probably years. I can't see that being a problem. And you can change the different chimes on there, which is great. So a lot of customization with that, which is thumbs up. Big thumbs up there, and appreciate that. Now to talk about the biggest thing with this product, and one of the big selling points is AI built in. Now, once I received it, I just thought that you press it and AI talks all the time, and it doesn't. That's not how it works. So you need to be away from your home, or like during a night mode, you can enable it. So when they do press the doorbell, which in theory would wake you up because the chime's inside unless you have that turned off, that's where the AI will step in and ask if there's delivery, who is it?
What's up?
Got a delivery for Matt.
Leave at front door, please. I'm tied up right now.
I need him to sign for it.
Can't come to the door. Matt's not around. Could you leave it near the door?
No, I have to take it with me.
Bummer. Matt's out. Can you try again tomorrow? He should be home then.
Yes. Is there any time specifically that I need to come past tomorrow?
Not sure about his schedule. Maybe try mid-morning. He's usually around then.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Cool. Catch you later.
Testing. If this voice can handle sarcasm, we're in for a wild ride.
Oi, If this voice doesn't know how to survive a magpie swoop, it's clearly not.
If this voice tells me to clean my room, I'm unplugging it.
So as you guys saw that little clip there of the AI talking, it does sound pretty realistic. It's pretty good, and there's a bunch of different voices you can change it to, different accents as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, there's again, going back to the chimes, but into this as well, there's a lot of customization you have with this doorbell, which is awesome. So I think the AI does work pretty well. I've actually had a delivery recently, and it actually worked for that. So they actually pressed the button. I could see the footage after the fact, and then they were talking back to the doorbell, and they left a parcel where I had indicated on the AI to say, which was at the front door. They did exactly that, and then they left. So that does work, and I have proof footage of it working, so I can give that a big thumbs up that it does work, and it works pretty well from my experience. And it also does work in other languages. I don't know what languages specifically. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen here. I tried another language. I couldn't get it to work. So I obviously English does work, no problems at all. So I don't know what other languages there are. I'll try find them. I'll put them on the screen if I can find them. But if not, there are other languages that is supported. I know definitely Spanish, because I have seen a promo with the Swann camera and someone speaking Spanish. So definitely Spanish, but other languages other than Spanish and English, I'm not sure exactly, but there is other ones supported. So is the AI useful or not? I think it is. I think it plays its role where it needs to. I think it does. There are certain situations where you want the AI to speak, which is when you're away, obviously, and that's exactly what it does. So I think for that situation, it is a big thumbs up. Is it the whole doorbell? Is it the best thing ever? No, but it is very useful. I think if I was going to buy another doorbell, I think not having AI wouldn't be a deal breaker, but at the same time, if I can buy one with AI that speaks like the Swann one does, I can't see why I wouldn't get that one. So I have only had positive things so far, and it's been, very, very good, and the AI has been pretty useful so far. The other thing I can say is that on my phone, I have notifications turned off because I get so many notifications due to my cameras, due to the doorbell, people walking constantly. The thing goes off. I reckon it could go off maybe 300-400 times a day, depending on if there's cars coming past and the cameras pick up the cars. Like, there are so many different aspects. So I've actually turned notifications off. But if you don't, you'll actually see when the doorbell does go off, you get notified, and then someone talking to the doorbell, you actually get a transcript on your phone through notifications, like saying someone's asked for something, or are you home, or is it a delivery for you, all those types of things. The phone actually gives you a little notification every time that the person is responding, and then the doorbell responds to that, and it lets you know a bit of a conversation that's going on, which is pretty useful. Again, I haven't used that. I have seen it being used. I haven't actually used it personally myself because I have notifications turned off, but that is another feature. So the same as the other products I do have from Swann, the same thing applies to the video doorbell. You can actually go in and change different settings, your time zones, your Wi-Fi, all these different little tweaks you can make within the app for the camera, or I guess the doorbell itself. You can change speaker volumes, you can change microphone volumes. There's a bunch of different things. I'm just looking at it on my phone right now, and there's so many things. There's video environments, change your camera quality to different things, indoor, outdoor, high, low, medium, low, like all these different things you can change within the camera settings on the phone, which is fantastic. I think it's very, very good. Like the cameras I did review, there's also an SD card in the doorbell itself. I think it's a 32 gig SD card, and so far I've been using it for months and I haven't had a problem. I think it just keeps recording, and I don't know when it wipes or when it doesn't wipe it, but I haven't had a problem. I can go back to when I first started using the doorbell, and it's all in here. So the app, like I said last time, fantastic app. I haven't had a problem with it. To access the cameras, again, as you do other Swann products, you literally go into the Swann app, you click on the doorbell, and it's there, or it might pop up automatically depending on the setting you have enabled, depending on how much battery life you want to use or not. That comes down to your settings and your preferences. You can have it turned on when you open the app. You can have it not turned on when you open the app to save battery life, a bunch of different things. And there's a bunch of more specific things within the app that you can do to enable more battery life, less battery life, all these different features, which is great. So a lot of flexibility and a lot of customization within the Swann app, which is very awesome to have as a consumer. So I think that covers everything for the video doorbell. Again, Swann hasn't paid me to say anything. They've literally just sent the product over because they liked my first video, and they've sent another product over, and I think it is great. Like I said, I think the cons of the product are just not the best of camera quality. I think it is definitely usable, definitely fine, but it could definitely be better. I think if they improve that, this would be probably one of, if not the best doorbell on the market, if they can get a bit more high of a quality sensor. I don't know if that's just every video doorbell, I'm not sure. I'm just going off what I saw in this one. Apart from that, there isn't much else that I will change. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, also put the LED lights. So LED lights and maybe a bit higher quality of a sensor. Those two things is the only thing I would probably alter. Apart from that, everything else is perfectly fine. And I've enjoyed everything about this camera. So if you have enjoyed, thanks for watching. There was a lot to talk about there, and if you stuck through it, I do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more videos. Swann, thank you very much for sending this product out. Again, if you want to work on some more products and more videos, let me know as well, Swann, and I'd be happy to do some more reviews for you guys. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.